Hello and welcome back to Ace Academy, where I'm having to record this part again because, perhaps when it crashed on me. Thankfully I was less than 30 seconds in, so it doesn't actually matter. Wait, before we go, how exactly do these matches work?
It's based on how many points you accumulate. We'll be competing against pre-programmed AI gears.
Who are like boss level difficult to defeat.
And our score is calculated by how many we beat, along with how well we fought overall. So things like accuracy, how many hits we take, tactics, teamwork, those are all added up.
Makes sense. So how many points are all of those things worth?
They don't share with us the exact breakdown, but everyone knows that defeating the AI gives you a buttload of points.
Now hurry up and get in your gear. We really need to practice before it's our turn.
She turns on her heel and the rest of us disperse. Okay. Am I going to get sick of this boot up process? After reaching my gear, I boot up the simulation. The usual stats float across my screen, but something about them seems off. Kaori's voice comes through the comm.
Where are your weapons?
I don't know. Let me see if there's something in the settings.
Why didn't you do a comprehensive check on your gear?
I did. Doesn't scan weaponry since it's not a part of the mech's core function.
Your combat gear doesn't have weaponry set as a core function during checks.
Never run into this issue before. Although she does make a good point. I try every setting combination I can think of, but my weapons still aren't registering.
Try waiting a minute. Sometimes there's a lag while your gear warms up.
There shouldn't be lag. We wait anyway. After a few minutes, it's clear my weapons aren't going to show up. I don't know what's going on.
Do you even have weapons?
Of course I do.
Then where are they?
Oh great, there's a sodding wasp in my room. I might have to pause this recording for a minute and shoot it out. No, go that way. Go that way, you stupid wasp. No, the other. Down a bit. Down a bit. Okay, there's the window. You're incredibly stupid. To the left. To the. Okay, I'll keep half an eye on it. Suddenly, Mayu's soft voice cuts through.
Maybe they're still being processed at customs? I've heard that gear and their accessories are processed separately.
Nope, I'm gonna have to pause this recording for a second. Fight this wasp off. Give me a sec, guys. Right, it's gone. Sorry about that, guys. Wasp wrangling. Truly the greatest of all hobbies.
That makes sense.
How long will that take to process?
I don't know.
Too long! We need those weapons now!
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
No, it won't! How will we fight without weapons?
Carefully? I'll figure something out. Let's just start the match. We're running out of time.
Fine.
Well, if I don't have any offensive capability, what I do is make myself a massive target. I draw the attention of the AI, keep them focused on me while you take them apart.
Everyone ready?
Everyone's comm relay blinks green in affirmation.
Alright, let's start!
We all get into position and square off to take on the AIs. The closest enemy charges me with its sword raised. Dodge. I barely managed to sidestep out the way. This does not bode well. I retaliate with an uppercut and a punch to the solar plexus, which does some damage, but nowhere near the crushing blow I received. The AI shakes off my attack and swings again. Block. I raise one arm in defense as the sword sends another wave of shimmers over my shield. Using my free hand, I jab the AI in the side. Just as before, Eagle takes an alarming amount of damage, while my attack on the AI barely phases it. I dodge back and block most attacks, but I can't return attacks, I can only defend. With my energy core gradually depleted, it doesn't take much for the AI gear to wipe me out. Without a fourth teammate, my team barely manages to win. We shut off the simulator and climb out of our gear. I start to head towards the team, but they all get to me first.
We can't play a match like that! We hardly scored any points!
Don't worry, Kaori. I'm sure he'll have his equipment soon.
Not soon enough! The match is today! Maybe he shouldn't compete. We can tell them we have 4 members, but one of our gears is in no condition to fight.
Mayu looks at her determinedly.
No, he has to. It's the only way.
Shu looks apologetically at me.
Look, maybe you should just hang back. Without weapons, the AIs will ruin you.
I could still help us gain points.
No. Sho is right. You have to hang back. That will maximize our qualifier points, which is what's important right now.
Sho stares in shock.
Did you just agree with me?
Not now, Sho!
You never agree with me.
Idiot! Why do you keep saying that?
Just then, a group of engineers come towards us.
What are your gears still doing here?
Say what?
They've got to be prepped for the next match.
That means we're next. Let's go.
What about our gears?
The engineers will handle it.
The engineers disperse towards our gear, and my team splits up to head to the locker rooms. We'll quickly change out of our combat uniforms. Luckily, I'd kept my old one from the States. I follow Shu into the pre-combat room, which is a small room connecting to the locker room in the arena. The space feels cramped. Couches line the walls, and a round table is at the centre. I barely have time to take in the room when Kaori and Mayu walk in dressed in equally skin-tight suits, which hug their every curve. I'm not even gonna try and decipher what the hell that means. No comment. We're all wearing pretty similar suits. I'm not a fan of how the material clings, but at least it provides ample movement and shock absorption, which, well, it's the point. The girls head directly to the table and Sho joins them there. As I approach the table, Kaori hits a button on the side which brings up a hologram of the arena battlefield. 4 impressive gear pop up to the right side of the field, and 4 smaller gear populate the other side. Kaori points to the right.
These are the enemy AI gear we'll be battling.
She points to the other side.
This is us. The AIs are programmed to be a challenge, so it's important that we stick to the plan and work together to take them out.
Mayu speaks up, her expression solemn.
The gears we are facing against are specifically engineered for Ace Academy qualifier matches. They change yearly to make sure they can't be beat using a systematic approach.
With a quick flick of her fingers, Mayu zooms into the AI gear holograph. Statistics on the AI's battle armaments and parts pop up beside the gears.
It looks like we have 2 Class A close combat and 2 Class A long-range support gears.
Kaori nods. Reaching a hand into the holographic field, she shuffles our gears into position on the map.
Knowing all that, Sho and I will blitz the melee gears to give Mayu some breathing room. She will focus on suppressive fire on their backline. That should give us enough time to finish off the 2 gear and engage for the remaining ones.
Mayu and Shu both nod in agreement, and Kaori pulls the last gear towards the back edge of the map and looks pointedly at me.
This is where you will be. Don't get yourself killed.
I look at her flatly, but I don't dispute her. The map flashes red and the door to the arena slides open. Shu's face lights up with excitement and he practically leaps towards the door.
That's our cue to get out there.
Does everyone understand the plan?
We all nod.
Okay, then let's go.
You know, I can't help but think they probably should have, moved to this country months ago. Taking a deep breath, I follow Xiao and the rest of my team to our readied gears. While in our gear, we walk into the circular arena. Students, sponsors, professors, and other general spectators fill the stadium. A large screen displays our every move for those sitting in the back, and a hush falls over the crowd as we get into place. The energy is a bit lower than usual for a live match, probably because this is technically still an examination. Across from us, the 4 enemy AIs enter.
Everyone good?
The comm screen lights up green again. Okay, I'll stick to the plan as best as possible. Following Kaori's plan, I hang back away from the action. My teammates get into position. Mayu falls back behind Xiao and Kaori, who lead the attack. Kaori and Xiao weave between the melee mechs and run interference, alternating blasts and defenses as distractions. Maori darts from cover to cover until she's in position, and lines up a sniper shot for the melee AI. And for a while, they're able to keep up a rhythm. Suddenly, a high-powered rail beam from Mayo instantly depowers one of the melee AIs.
Nice one, Mayu.
3 more to go.
Mayu, look out! The ranged AI looks onto Mayu, and she runs for the only available cover, but doesn't make it in time. Just before the blast hits her, Shao intercepts the shot, taking the damage himself.
So,
Sorry, I'm down.
Yeah!
Kaori dashes towards the range gear and takes it out with a single powerful swing. Okay, why does her mech have
there's
tits?
the Class A melee gear.
I'm
without
just
the
asking.
invocation.
Got it.
As Kaori races towards her, Mayu dodges a swing from the enemy mech.
Cowdy, what's your ETA?
Almost there.
My radar just pinged. The range gear is Kaori.
Yeah!
A flurry of beams zaps through Kaori's shield and depowers her gear. The AI mech must have repositioned itself to Kaori's minimally defended arc. I don't think I've ever seen pre-programmed gears do something so strategic.
Sorry, I'm down too. I'm not kitted to handle melee engagements.
With the rest of my team depowered, the remaining AI gear slowly turn to face me. So, about that plan.
Maybe you could try to negotiate with them?
Stop joking around. We still need to boost our score. Go deal as much damage as you can.
Close into punching range of that guy then. Easier said than done. I mumbled to myself as I readied my fists for the impending combat. The AI gears waste no time and boost towards me with their weapons raised. Evade. I sidestep out the way as their swords slice through empty air, and taking advantage of their moment for recovery, I land a punch to the side of one of the AIs. My attack barely registers. The second AI strikes me, catching me unaware, and my shield flashes dangerously from the blow. Not good. The two AI recover quickly and aim for another attack. What does slow even do? I don't want to know. Their blades swing through the air as I dodge out the way. While the first AI recovers from its miss, I punch it in the side. And its shield barely shimmers from the impact. The gear then smashes the butt of its sword into me, catching me off guard and causing more damage than I'd have liked. Slow. I'm too slow to react, and my heels dig into the ground as I'm pushed back from the force of their attacks. My shield shimmers as it absorbs the blow. It's like the training match all over again. I'm only able to hold out for a short time as most of my core energy is used to dodge two gears at once.
Shields offline. Power core at 1%.
Not good. The AI melee gear raises its blade. Eagle's not responding. Is this really how it'll end?
Emergency power core protocol sequence initiated.
In my cockpit, all the lights shine on at once. Statistics and numbers I've never seen before scroll across my displays. Holy balls. A thunderous boom catches my attention, and a surge of explosive energy shoves the attacking gear 10 feet away. I look out and see a shallow crater around Eagle.
Protocol sequence complete. Energy output over 9,000.
You had to throw in the Dragon Ball Z reference, didn't you? Incidentally, a show I have never watched, and yet even I know the over 9,000 reference. What?
No external weaponry detected. Activating energy fists.
Eagle's arms glow faintly.
Engaging enemy gear.
Repeatedly press D. What should I say for my final attack? I feel like it should be something cool. Something cool!
Gear destroyed. Engaging secondary target.
Repeatedly press D. something cool! Oh god, please tell me he's going to use that for the entire rest of the game. This is awesome!
Power core can no longer sustain output. Eagle depowering.
It's got a temporary super boost. Phew! Just barely managed to pull that off.
Qualifier match complete. Please exit the arena with your gear.
The crowd is quiet for a moment before erupting into deafening cheers. Outside of the arena, Sho claps me on the back, nearly knocking me off balance. Even Mayo offers me a handshake. Carrie trails behind, looking unusually thoughtful.
That was amazing! You totally saved us back there, Broseph.
Thanks.
You did okay. But only because we helped you so much.
Are you kidding? Between the three of us, we took down 2. He took down 2 on his own! You have to admit that's more than okay!
Yeah, it's a little weird.
At least you followed the plan.
Of course I did. It's what we agreed upon.
Well, now we know you can follow directions. That's more than I can say for show.
Hey!
Incidentally, is that underwear I can see through there? I was complimenting you earlier, game.
We still would have scored better if you were properly equipped.
Agreed.
I'm not worried about that anymore.
Why not?
Because he's got that amazing core thing!
If it's alright for me to ask, how did you do that?
Not sure.
Yeah, what exactly was that max power mode thing anyway? Why didn't you tell us you could do that when we ran the simulation?
Because I didn't know? I would have if I'd known about it.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm as surprised as you guys.
Huh?
Mayu and Shu blink.
You mean you did that by accident?
Basically, yeah.
That's some accident.
Could you do it again?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't like that thoughtful look on her face. The crackle of the intercom interrupts us.
Thank you to everyone who participated. The first phase of matches have been completed.
Shu grins.
Alright, round 1 complete! Victory party at my place?
Sorry, Sho. I've got some place to be.
Really? Where?
None of your business!
It's not like you have any other friends.
Yes, I do!
Who?
You just don't know them.
Oh, that old line.
Is it because they aren't real?
God, you're a dick. Carrie raises her
I'll
fist.
show you real!
Xiao jumps away.
It was a joke, I'm sorry!
Whatever! I need to go before I'm late anyway. See you, Mayu.
Mayu waves as Carrie disappears around the corner.
So what about you two?
Mayu smiles but shakes her head.
I wish I could. But Father is visiting tonight. He will be very eager to hear about today's match.
Tell him hi for me.
She nods, says goodbye to the both of us, and leaves.
Party of 2? What do you say?
Before I can answer, Xiao gets a text.
Hold on.
He quickly reads over the message.
Actually, we might need a rain check on that party.
What's up?
It's just Takashi. He set yet another trash can bonfire.
Sounds fun. What?
It's no big deal. They just had to evacuate everyone in the building. Anyway, since I'm temporarily homeless, I'm gonna go hang out in the rec center.
Alright, I guess I'll let you handle that then. He nods.
Looks like farewells are in order. Good night to you then, Mr. Broseph.
Yeah, you too. After saying goodbye, I head towards the parking lot. Both Uncle Kaito and Nikki are lounging on the couch when I get home, and I plop down in a nearby chair.
You're finally home? I was getting worried.
Sorry, the qualifiers ran later than I expected.
That's right, today was the big day. How'd it go?
It could have gone better. We did alright.
That's awesome! Congratulations!
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
So why don't you seem happy about it?
I feel like it was more to do with luck than skill. Nikki frowns.
Why do you think that? Did you fight hard?
Yeah,
Did your team fight hard?
well, yeah.
Then you're being too hard on yourself.
Your sister's right. Sounds like a fair win to me.
I suppose you're right.
So, I guess your team was happy they brought you on, weren't they?
Absolutely. Mainly because my weapons haven't cleared through customs, they asked me to stay out the way. Nikki
That
pouts.
doesn't seem fair.
It's alright, I understood, so I held back. They did well, took out 2 of the AIs before they were struck down. And then I managed to take out the other 2, much to the surprise of everyone. Uncle Kaido laughs.
That's my boy.
But afterwards, it was kind of strange. Everyone was really interested in my core.
What's wrong with your core?
I don't know.
Did you ever notice anything weird about it back at CINY?
No.
Then I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry, you have a super mode. You really ought to find out why and how. I mean, it's clearly got something to do with your dead father. Uncle Kaido stands and stretches.
I'm going to go grab a drink. You want some food? We left you a plate.
Yeah, that'd be great. I begin to stand when Kaido stops me.
I'll get it.
Thanks. I turn to Nikki. That was your day.
Pretty good. Did I tell you that I auditioned for the dance team? Well, I got in!
That's great, Nikki.
I'm really excited about it, but I'm a little worried because I haven't danced since...
Her voice chokes up and she glances away. I know. They'd be proud that you're doing it again. She smiles sadly.
Feels weird knowing they won't be there to watch any of my competitions. Mom never missed a show. And remember how Dad used to make a poster with my name and he'd wave it around like an idiot?
I can't help but laugh at the memory.
Ugh, I remember being so embarrassed.
Yeah, you used to tell him the wrong dates for your competitions hoping he wouldn't show up.
I know, but he always did. He'd wave that poster and cheer louder than anyone else, and all I could think about was how I wanted to crawl into a hole and die. But I think about it now, and I'd give anything to see one of his posters again.
Her voice cracks and she rubs her eyes. I scoot closer and wrap my arms around
I'm
her.
sorry.
I miss them too. Hey, you've still got me.
And lucky for you, I'm an expert poster maker.
We both glance up at Uncle Kaido as he sets the plate of food down in front of me, and Nikki lets out a weak laugh.
He's got some tough shoes to fill.
I'm up for the challenge.
She smiles and wipes her eyes one last time.
Thanks, guys.
Uncle Kaido smiles back.
So, movie night tonight?
I'm game.
Me too.
Great. What do you feel like watching?
The Gear Father, the Sixth Gear, Lord of the Gears, Raiders of the Lost Gear, the Hunger Gears, Jurassic Gear, Snakes on a Gear, I Senno Robots, 50 Shades of Gear, and anything with that guy. Leonardo DiCaprio? There we go, I think I figured out how to say it. Let's watch... No, we are not watching 50 Shades of Gear. I do not even want to know what a bondage erotica film... A terrible bondage erotica film, incidentally. With, let's just go for Lord of the Gears. A short pilot and his companions set out on a journey to destroy the one gear.
Oh, yes! Aragir is so dreamy.
Oh god, so many puns. He's a badass.
Come on, this movie is so much more than just air gear. One gear to rule them all. One gear to find them. One gear to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
I feel like I should have gone for Raiders of the Lost Gear, if I'm honest. Nikki bursts out laughing.
Oh my god, Uncle! You're a nerd?
Yes. He grins.
Guilty as charged.
Anyway, I'll go find the movie so we can watch. We enjoyed the cinematic experience late into the night. A great ending to a great day. The soft chirping of birds gradually awakened me from my slumber. My muscle screams as I push myself up in bed. Looks like being out of live matches for a while has taken its toll. Still, the pain's a reminder of a well-played battle, which is comforting. 9 AM. With a yawn, I crawl out of bed and ready myself for the day. I head downstairs, expecting to see Nikki. Hey. No one here. Weird. Pull out my phone and see a text message from her. Hey, I'm going out with some friends for breakfast and then shopping. I was going to tell you in person, but you were still sleeping by the time I was heading out, lazy bones. Keado said he's heading out to an emergency meeting. You know how useless you are when it comes to breakfast, so open the fridge and check the second row. TTYL? TTYL. Nope, no idea. The one I'm usually aware of is TTFM, which is ta-ta for now. Useless? Opening the fridge, I am greeted with the most delicious-looking egg salad sandwich I have ever seen. Damn it, Nikki. Always making it impossible to stay mad at you. I bring the sandwich to the table along with a poured glass of juice. I wonder what I should do today. It feels like we're starting to set up romance options now. Oh boy. But never get into a romance with teammates because that always ends badly. And you never know, and I'm sure physiotherapists know interesting things about the human body. Yes, I am, perving on physiotherapists. For the record, I only know one physiotherapist. And I haven't seen her in about 4, 5 years? Good lord. No, actually, anyway, it doesn't matter. I know we have a whole week to work on our project, but I like getting my assignments done early. Hopefully Yuna's the same way. I dial her number and wait, and she picks up after a few rings.
Hello?
Hi Yuna, it's Richard.
Hi, how are you?
Good, I was wondering if you wanted to get together, work on the project today?
Sure. I'm actually glad you called. I wasn't sure about you, but I like getting a head start on my assignments.
I can't help but smile. So do I. She laughs.
Good thing we're partners. When are you free?
I'm free whenever. What about you?
Same.
Okay, do you want to meet around noon?
Sure. At the library on campus?
Yeah, let's do that.
Great. I'll see you then.
See you. We hang up. Actually, one thing my school library had that was quite cool, they had entire walls that were coated with paint so you could write on them and wipe it off as if it was a whiteboard. So you just had giant walls to work with when you were revising and things like that. It was actually pretty cool. I just described that as cool. Oh god. When I arrived on campus, I parked my bike and waited in front of the library. It's a few minutes until noon. I hope Yuna gets here soon. Every few minutes I check the time on my phone. 12:07, 12:13, 12:20. She still hasn't arrived, so I text her. Hey, I'm here. Where are you? I don't have to wait long for my phone to vibrate. Sorry, still waiting for the bus. I should be getting here soon, I think. Okay, I'll find us a room in the library. Okay, thanks. The library is mostly empty, which makes sense. Not too many people spend their Saturdays studying. Fortunately, that also means most of the collaborative spaces are open. Wandering the shelves, I gather a few reference books I think will be helpful, but I can't find the specific case study I'm looking for. Shrugging, I head to an empty room and wait for Yuna. Flipping a nearby book to a random page, I half-heartedly skim it. Check the time again. 12:45. Doesn't seem like she's coming. Suddenly, I spot a flash of pink hair. Yuna's on the far side of the library searching for me. I wave at her and she smiles in acknowledgement before hurrying over. Right, that's a reasonable point to end this part, I think. Hopefully I'm not going to get attacked by wasps again. So, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next.